Good morning and happy Monday. Welcome back to the Daily Grind. I'm your host, Chump Change. This is live and recorded. For those of you that might be new here, what we do is typically go over crypto news. I update myself, bring you guys along for the ride. Let's see who's in the chat and we'll get into this. Mr. Max Voltage, good to see you, buddy. We have Steven Cicero, Leo Lustig, Lawnmower Man, Retro Mike. What's up, buddy? Let me mod you actually, because you should be a mod. There we go. All right, let's see. Sustainable Crypto, I might already said the Black Hat Team, good to see you. Crypto Craig, my man. We have Dumpster Fire, Dan R, Leo Lustig. Let's see. Nismo Miner, good to see you. Carl Code, Zarkov, Motu Prince, good to see you. Good to see you. All right, let's get into this. Everybody else I may have missed, I apologize, but look at this. Fantastic deep green. Crazy, right? It's crazy how your mood just changes when this thing's green instead of red. But we're at $66,500 for Bitcoin. We have Ethereum up to $3,200, $3,260 to be exact, up 6.33%. We have Solana at 152 bucks. That's kind of a oof, but at the same time, we had a nice pullback. We had a fire sale over the weekend. I don't know if any of you guys took advantage of it, but I sure did. I bought more Caspa at 11 cents. I got more ADA actually at like 44, which is awesome. Literally everything is looking great. We have Dogecoin 16 cents. I mean, that's down a little bit, but it's really not that bad. Could be worse. Let's see. Filecoin, Max's Filecoin is up to $6. I don't know where it was at, to be honest, but it's up 7% today. Not too bad. Everything's looking really, really good. All right, let's move on to Crypto Bubbles. See what we got over here. Biggest earner on the day seems to be Core, 41.2%. Damn, $1.92. Look at that. We have Fetch AI up 12.9% to 231. We have Arbitrum up to $1.27, up 15.8%. Render, I got some of this weekend too, 21.8% up on the day. $9.32. Hell yeah. I got some at like $7.
Perfect.
That's sick. Hell yeah. Let's see what else we got. Beam is up 17.8%. Ondo is up 18.1. We have Pendle up 21.3 to $6.86. DYDX is up 10.3%. Let's see. ICP is up 7.6. Sui is up 14.6 if anybody cares. Let's see. Sand, I got some of this as well. I put about $1,000 into Sand, and yeah, I'm not sure the price of it. I think I bought some high and I bought some low, so I kind of tried to dollar cost average there, but we're at 46 cents as of right now. Hopefully this thing kicks off. Shout out to my man Dan R in the chat, and Mr. Fully Electric actually said that was probably a good buy. BCH, this one came down a lot. It was at $700. It's at 541 now, ranked 13th. This could still be a good buying opportunity for Bitcoin Cash, possibly. Those Bitcoin miners, again, SHA-256 miners, they could go and mine Bitcoin Cash after the halving if Bitcoin actually tanks in profitability. So could be a positive there. We have Dog with Hat down to $2.95, just about $3, up 10.2% on the day. I'm still shocked this thing's holding a $2.94 billion market cap, but I don't know. Mr. Bear Market Miner, my man, thanks for becoming a channel member. You're awesome. Make sure you link your YouTube with Discord and you'll get access to that private chat. All right, flashbang. Let's check out Fear and Greed Index, looking like a 74.
Perfect.
That's what we need. That is what we need in the market. 74 is anything under 75 seems to be like people start buying again, right? That's what it seems like anyways. But again, you want to be fearful when people are greedy. When it's over 75, that's when I worry about it. And greedy when people are fearful, you know, shit tanks. It's time to buy. That's how we saw this weekend, and it's hard to control your emotions, especially if you're new to the space, never been on this roller coaster before. It sucks. it's a shitty ride. Let's leave it at that. All right, let's see what's trending actually. Gala, Niza Global, and Brett. This Brett meme token, 7 cents, 6.1% up on the day. Interesting. All right, top 10 coins over here by coin market cap over on Coin Ghetto. That's what Mr. Hawk Crypto Mining calls it instead of Coin Gecko. We have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, BNB, Solana, USDC, Lado Staked Ether, XRP, Toncoin, and Dogecoin in 10th place. Cardano is in 11th actually. Again, Cardano got kicked out of the top 10, which is kind of shitty, but I'm kind of happy to see Dogecoin there. I'm more shocked that Toncoin is actually above Dogecoin at a $24.6 billion market cap. That's insane. That's crazy. That's some crazy stuff. All right, let's see. Litecoin in 21st place, $80. ETC Ethereum Classic, I think, is going to do very well. Personally, I think it's going to do very well. $27 as of right now. When the ETF comes out, I think the narrative alone is going to be really good for that one. Again, renders up to $9.34. That's awesome. Filecoin, $6.34. Maybe it is Coin Ghetto. What in the hell? I thought it said $7 over here on Coin 360. Oh, never mind. Nope, went down. All right, I stand corrected. Is this a good buy? What do you guys think? I don't know. Max thinks it is. I don't know. Maybe it might be. It don't look like ADA though. I've been saying this for 3 weeks at this point. 3 weeks. Even though the prices went down. Bull run 2017 peaks. Bull run 2021 peaks. We're getting another bull run in 2024. We're going into one right now after the halving. It's usually about 6 to 8 months after, maybe a little further out, but this coin pops typically during the bull run. So easy, my opinion. 6x, not financial advice. Let's see. NerdBeast says Brett is supposed to be Pepe's best friend. Crazy memes, man. Pepe. Yeah, now memes have friends. Oh wow, they're gonna have feelings soon. Don't want to hurt them. Hadira H-bar. I'm not sure if this is a good buy. I've heard a lot of good things about it and a lot of about it. So I don't know. 8 cents right now. I bought some at 10. I was debating on buying more. Let me know in the chat. What do you guys think? Good morning, Sea Otter Mining and All Set. What's up, dude? We have Caspa here at 12.9. Again, I bought some at 11 cents. I just continue to DCA into this because I think Caspa's going to do well long term. Lithium. How's lithium looking actually? Let's see. Lithium's not in the top 100, so I got to search it. Lithium up 7.52% today. Look at that. Perfect. It's ranked 274. The market cap is only 226 million, so it's under the $1 billion market cap. Easily can climb to $1 billion, right? Depending on what happens with this whole mining situation. I guess we're gonna have to see. But Hawk made a good point, and the guys made a good point. You know, on Misfit Mining Saturday Night Live. If you guys didn't hear that or see it, go check it out, because we had a conversation about Caspa and Lithium, and as of right now, they're not wrong. Caspa doesn't have anything, or there's no users on Caspa, right? It's just kind of they're going through building their Rust protocol and smart contracts, and it's going to take time to get there, right? But Lithium does have an ecosystem already, so there's an argument there to be made. And with that being said, let's move on to the mining segment of things. I want to see top profitable miners. You guys know, like, the timestamp this. We have the Bitmain Antminer KS5 Pro 21 terahash unit. This is the Caspa miner making $120 a day. Now, this is why I brought it up, because the Lithium box is now number 2. It's number 2 in the in this list, right? It's an amazing machine. 180 watts, 360 gigahashes. That's like insane, right? But $15,000.
Eat shit, Gary.
That's how I feel about it. Hell no, I ain't paying none of that. That's crazy. DJ, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. I don't know. It makes me nervous. It makes me nervous because I don't want to see what happens to the. All right, let's just scroll down. I'll go back up in a second. But if I go down to the KS0, okay, no, this is still profitable, right? At the end of the day, it's not a huge deal. This is 200 gigahashes at 100 watts, making $1 a day. This thing was making projected like $100 or something a day when it first came out, and then when I got my hands on it like a month later, or a month and a half later, maybe 2 months later, it was making $30 a day. It was making $30 a day. So my concern here is, when we see this, is it gonna tank, for 1? 2, how fast are these miners gonna come out? And 3, are we gonna see another Cadena? Because Cadena, when the KA3 came out, that shit was expensive as hell. It was making like a buttload of money a day, and then it just completely tanked. It just killed the market, and that sucks. So I don't know what's gonna happen here, but I have high hopes for it. I hope it does well. The Lithium, we'll see what happens. But nonetheless, again, this thing is making $116 a day at 180 watts. I think that's insane. That's insane. If you can get your hands on it early, then it might work out, but I don't know, 15 grand's a lot of money for that. The KS5 20 terahash unit over here mining Caspa, again, making $114 a day. We got the KS5L 12 terahash unit making $64.80. The BM KS Max 11 terahash unit making $55. The Windminer K9 is making $54.71. That's a 10.3 terahash unit. The KS3 8 terahash unit is making $40.41 just about. KS3M 6 terahash unit is making $28.32. Crazy. All right, let's see. The K7's been killing it, actually, making 18 bucks a day. 1888, not too bad. 1724 for the 58 terahash unit. The first one is a 63.5 terahash. We have the L7, the 9050. This is the one I got down at Terra Hosting. This is what I get after 10 cents per kilowatt hour. This is amazing for a 3-year-old machine. For a 3+-year-old machine to make $12 a day still merge mining Litecoin and Doge. This thing was making like 18 bucks the other day. It was crazy when the market was up. I can't wait to see what this thing makes during the bull run. And not to mention, these things are still going for like 6K. I think this price is off. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. All right, the Ice River KS2 2 terahash unit making $9.28 a day. We get the X16Q making $8.14 a day. Again, this is all after 10 cents kilowatt hour. You guys can change this up top if you guys come to this site. ETHW and Zilla is the most profitable on that one right now. Let's see, the S19K Pro, I got one of these down at Terra as well. $6.19 in Digibyte. Looks like Digibyte took the top of the charts for the Bitcoin miners again. Look at that. Let's see. So it's by 20 something cents, right? 26 cents or so. Not too bad. So it's not like significant like it was the other day. It was dollars the other day. What's Digibyte looking like? Let's see. 6.84% up. Come on. Slow as hell today. We're at a penny. A little yeah, a little over a penny. Penny and a third. Not too bad. L3 pluses, how are they doing? That's a good question. I don't know. I forgot you had that, but you have a gross electric rate. I can't believe you even run those. Give me 1 second. Let's look at this real quick. Ice River KS1, 4.58 cents, $4.58. Crazy. Let's see again, the Ice River Caspa K0 Pro, because I have 8 of these next to me. 96 cents a day. Again, that's at 10 cents kilowatt hour. I'm probably making 50 cents a unit. I'm probably going to shut these off because I got to do some maintenance on them anyways this week. We're going to be doing some live streams, hopefully all week if I have time, but we'll see. Let's check out the L3 Plus from a man Rude Puts, and then we're going to move on here. Oh God, what did I just do? Damn it. Oh, that worked. All right, I don't know which one you have, but they all suck.
Bruh.
Oh man, let's see. Hold on. 30. You pay like 50 cents, don't you? Oh God, please just buy the Litecoin. Just even if you have free electric, actually you're still making $1 a day. All right, let's see. Where are we unprofitable? 3 cents. Oh, 4 cents. We'll do 6 maybe. All right, 6 cents. If you have 5 cents, you can still run these things and make, you know, you might be able to find this on the street though outside. You just walk out your door. Someone might have dropped this in the parking lot. A quarter. I don't know. You have better odds, I think, if you just walk outside. That's just my opinion. But nonetheless, move on to GPUs. GPUs looking like the 4090 Iron Fish. Sorry. Yeah. Iron and Pyron. That's it. Those two. Iron and Graham. Pyron itself. Not too bad. Not too bad. Looks like dual mining's taking over again. Graham on the 7900 XT itself, and then Ironfish and Graham. We have the 3090 for Pyron, Nur, Graham, Conflux, and Radiant. Interesting. The 30, I don't understand why the 3090 is so different. It's crazy. 3090 Ti, Lithium, Nur, Lithium, and Chlor. Nice. The 170HX is Chlor as well. We got Nur on the 3070 Ti laptop. Please don't mind the laptops. That's stupid. We have the A5000 mining Conflux and Radiant. Nice. Look at that. All right, not too bad. All right, let's move on to the events calendar. You guys know Bitcoin halving is less than 5 days away. I don't know if it's going to happen on the 20th or the 19th. They're projecting the 20th, but we're going to have to see. It depends on the block time, right? If we look at let me see. Let me bring this down here. If we look at this, you can see we have 4 days, 11 hours according to what's this one? Watcher Guru, April 19th. But CoinGecko says April 20th at 8:45. So I might be live during the halving, depending on what time and when it is. If it's at night, maybe I'll just go live at night. I don't know. We'll see. Will depend. It all depends. But we have 665 blocks remaining, and it all depends on the block time, how fast these things are hit to where it actually ends up on the day and all that. So you guys take that as you will. All right. Radiant is going through a halving in 4 days. 50,000 block reward to 25,000. We have Octaspace is going through a 5th inning, 2.3 to 1.85. Yeah, and then we have Kevacoin. I don't even know what this is, to be honest. 26 days, and Pyron in 36 days. That's gonna be rough. That's is that a 5th inning, I assume? And then ETC actually 44 days. Damn. Hopefully we see some appreciation in all of those coins. Octaspace I have a bag of, and ETC I have a bag of. Pyron, I'm just mining it into Caspa as of right now. Let's check out if there's any new coins quick. New mineable coins. Osmium, is that how you say that? X11 6 days ago. Never heard of it. If you guys go off this site, please be careful. Use a VM. Don't do it on your normal PC. This computer is VLAN, so I don't care about going here. Driving the blockchain innovation. Did I read this one? I don't know if I read this one already. I don't think I did. Osmium was born from a very simple idea to promote and reward talent in the blockchain space. It is our goal to drive innovation and to give back what we create to the entire crypto community. We shall create a unique ecosystem that will have the capability to identify and fund innovative projects that can help the entire blockchain space. Interesting. I don't know what this is. Do that at your own risk. All right, moving on to the news of the day. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. Sorry. If you guys need anything, please just at me. Solana's mainnet beta update version 1.17.31 aims to resolve congestion issues. Bruh. Thoughts on this? What do you guys think? Solana Foundation claimed ongoing network congestion could be attributed to the high demand for Solana block space and increased network activity. Actually, it just has to do with all the freaking memes that keep coming out on it. Like, that's it. It's as simple as that. There's just so many people on it now. It's not stable enough to control it. Solana developers released a mainnet beta to deal with the ongoing network congestion on the Solana blockchain. The update was released on April 12th, and now after 3 days of testing, it is being recommended for general use by mainnet beta validators. The patch contains enhancements that will help with some of the ongoing network congestion and will be followed by further enhancements in version 1.18. The current version will help improve the network congestion and issues with the open interest jump. Some of the key upgrades include show staked versus non-staked packets sent down / throttled. QUIC, what is that? QUIC? I don't even know how you say that. Use small vec to aggregate chunks, save 1 alloc per packet. Banking stage forwarding filter, tightening the minimal streams per 100 ms for staked node. We have treat super low staked as unstaked in streamer QoS, and default staked client in local cluster. Whatever all that means, I'm not a developer, so over the head. Hopefully it fixes it. I doubt it. Pop that Nintendo game out and put some air in it. Give it one of them. Stick it back in. Maybe it'll work. All right. Listen, we're gonna get into some deep shit right now, and I feel bad. It's awful. We've all been through a tragic loss in the past couple days, or Friday to be exact. Our very close friend and ally in the crypto community has had his life taken, and we're gonna watch a news clip. And if you guys don't want to watch this, I apologize for showing it, but I think it's something that everybody needs to, you know, kind of tip a little out for and give a little tribute to him. Our man, Mr. Ovalbore Tech, has passed away. So we're gonna play this little clip here. I'm not gonna read this whole thing because it's obviously very emotional and it's very awful, but I want you guys to get the full story. And yeah, this is what happened. So love you, buddy.
A murder investigation hitting home for members of the classic and exotic car scene here in the Twin Cities. 33-year-old Eric Berger was found dead on Friday
that was his real name, Eric Berger, by the way.
Inside a garage at Chanhassen's Autoplex.
The Autoplex, well known for its car shows and high-end storage facilities called garage condos. Fox 9's Bab Santos spoke with one of Berger's friends about how he'll be remembered.
To lose Eric in this manner, I mean, again, just the impact to the car community, this is a big one, and it's really going to change, obviously, the scene.
Friends say Eric Berger was a fixture on Minnesota's car scene. The guy you kept on speed dial because he was always ready to fix your problems or lighten the mood. Eric knew his way around the vintage and exotic vehicles he collected at Chanhassen's Autoplex facility.
This is just such a huge impact to the car community, his friends, and more importantly, his family.
This weekend, Eric's friend TJ is heartbroken after learning of Eric's death at the facility. The Carver County Sheriff says on Friday afternoon, law enforcement found a 33-year-old St. Paul man lying on the floor of a garage.
It's really difficult to process as far as what happened.
The man was discovered by his parents, who called 911 and started CPR after what police called a violent assault. Ultimately, he was pronounced dead at the scene, and while the medical examiner has yet to release his name, his friends are identifying him.
To lose him in this manner is just... I'm just at a loss for words.
Authorities say a person of interest in the death was identified, but later also found dead at a home in Minneapolis.
It's inexcusable. I mean, to take someone away, I'm just having a hard time wrapping my head around it, as is everybody right now.
Another friend of Eric sent these photos and wrote to us in part, his passion for cars and this close-knit community was palpable. He will be greatly missed. Eric never deserved this. He didn't choose to end his life. A monster made that choice for him. Another message tonight from a local automotive website said, he will always be remembered with our car scene, and we will honor him to the fullest extent. Live here in Chanhassen, Babs Santos, Fox 9.
So, yeah, it's, that's awful. It's super sad. He was a great guy. He really was. He helped everybody in the community. When it comes to overclocking, he was absolutely the best at it, hands down. He'll be missed. If you guys haven't seen Retro Mike Tech's video, I'm gonna share this with you guys. I'm not gonna play it. It's really deep, super sad. I feel for Mike, his family, his friends. It's awful. So that's that. I'm not gonna keep talking about it. All right. We're gonna move on to the videos. I apologize for making it a little sappy, but he deserves remembrance and recognition, you know. All right, Crypto Zombie, attention, Bitcoin holders, warning, it's about to get serious. Prepare now. Let's see what he's got to say over here. Love you all for hanging around. Thanks for sticking with me through it. Let's do it.
Think of any card. You got one?
I got one.
What's the card?
Fuck. Oh man. Well, at least this made me smile.
The King of Hearts.
The King of Hearts. Not the Queen of Spades? The King of Hearts?
Who the hell made this? Oh my god, that's great.
Okay.
Isn't that the Joker scene? Isn't that the Joker scene? Oh my god.
The King of Hearts?
Yes.
Now here's your question.
Okay.
How many Bitcoins does it take to get some goddamn respect in this town?
What's going on, guys? K-Dub here with another episode of Crypto Zombie. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having an all right day today. Yesterday was a pretty brutal day all around for basically all markets. It seemed like there was no one that was safe. The crypto markets as a whole, you could see in 7 days, really the majority of the gains, with the exception of a few coins that are in the green. But if we look in this column right here, almost all those gains for the most part got wiped away, right? And we do have the halving coming up. Now, there are some people that are panicking right now. There are some things happening as far as the sticky CPI that came out. And then, of course, you have the markets assuming maybe now there may not be as many rate cuts or even a rate hike, right? And what would that do to the overall markets? And is Bitcoin mature enough to actually be able to overcome that, right? If we did see a massive drawdown on the S&P. So there is a lot of people that are freaked out over this, right? I mean, if we have a look realistically at what's in front of us right now, we are still in a constructive pattern. I mean, you know, this is, you could say this could break either way. It could break to the downside. It could break to the upside. We have given plenty of targets to the lower end. I mean, worst case scenario, we do have this parallel channel that we had formed, right? So, you know, maybe there is that sell the news event and we do come down here. But, you know, ultimately, as long as you're staying basically above this trend, above that $50,000 area, there's not really too much to worry about, right? But what I wanted to talk about today was sort of the implications of where Bitcoin could be going, because truthfully, if you had asked me, you know, a few months ago where we would have been around the halving, I would have said, well, based on history, we would have been somewhere in the 40,000s, maybe 50,000s, but yet we put in a new all-time high. And that's making people think that maybe the halving is in fact priced in and that it will be a sell the news event. Now, remember, the ETF was a sell the news event, right? We had a 20% correction only to then kind of like get everyone off sides and go to the all-time high anyway, right?
Real quick, I think his line's a little off. If it's touching this tip, and I don't know, I think it would this needs to come down a little bit, but we're still like in that, right? We're still in there, so we could completely break up or completely break down. I mean, it might happen, who knows.
So if just I could hop in and have a look super quick, I do want to talk about the charts, but I also want to talk about where we could be going, and also just the fact that sometimes you need to zoom out and look at the bigger picture. And I do have a very serious message at the end of this video that I do want.
Oh, there we go. There's the line. There's the line. That's a more accurate drawing, right? If you did the thing there, you can see we still have a couple days, so we're still in this right now.
To say to everybody, but I will hold that off until the end of the video. But, you know, right here you could see we have still had this constructive pattern. In fact, you know, we were in this parallel channel, and now the top of that channel has been acting as our support, right, where it was our resistance. So we are slowly stepping up. Now, this doesn't mean that we can't go up forever. I mean, gold couldn't even protect itself, right, from that.
Oh God, look at that. Gold took a shit, huh? Wow.
Scare that we
I mean, it's funny though, like Bitcoin, this would be like 10 grand. Gold, it's $100.
Had yesterday all throughout the markets. But again, I'm not going to go through every indicator. There is nothing right now that is saying that we're at the bottom. It's not saying we're early. We're not early anymore. That's a fact. But the charts are not saying that this is it. It's all over. It's ending. It's saying that we're getting close. We're kind of almost at the 50% mark, maybe moving into the 60% mark, right? But the craziest part, the most insane part of the markets is really that last little sliver. And that's like the stories that you hear about with altcoins just going 1000X's and all that, right? That's not happening just yet. Yeah, we've seen altcoins, some of them do quite well. Obviously, this week, a lot of the gains got washed away. That was universally across the board. I mean, unless you got lucky and just picked like the 1 or 2 coins that somehow were in the green this week. But for the most part, we're kind of seeing that flush out of the leverage, the flush out of, you know, maybe the short-term speculators as well.
And that always happens when people get too comfortable. You know, the big guys they'll see a lot of longs on the exchanges. Like you can check to see longs versus shorts, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere on those exchanges. And, yeah, they're gonna want to wash that out. So I feel like as a group of them that just get together and they're like, let's dump this shit, and that's what happens. You know, they just wipe everybody out.
You know, again, we're still just, and this is an opinion that I've had for a very long time, that this area that we've been dancing around, this 0.236, is where I believe we would have gone last cycle. And when we zoom in here, you could see we never made it. We never made it, that extra little push. And again, I think it was because of the FTX debacle and all the bad news with all these leveraged firms just going under and doing terrible things with customer funds, right? But I digress from that. So forward thinking, before we get into the immediate of realistically, are we setting up for a correction right now? Are we setting up for a 40%, 50% correction right now?
That would be really shitty.
Or do we have a little bit more to go? Because I still think you're going to see that correction at some point. So it's almost one of those things where you kind of don't want it to happen, but you wouldn't mind if it happened sooner than later, right?
How do you guys feel about that, actually? We don't want it to happen, but like at the same time, we'd be able to buy some more before it's too late. I feel like we're literally gonna go over 100,000 easy, like easily over 100,000 this run. It's kind of a no-brainer. If it goes down, like the amount of people that are gonna panic over it, you need to like collect your emotions and stop looking at your portfolio. Like, just don't look at it. Just buy what you want and have a price point where you're going to sell it at. And the price point better be higher than the all-time high and not like, you know, low, because then you're just another statistic.
Because getting it out of the way now potentially could be more healthy. But as we can see,
oh my God, what the hell was that? That was awful.
And this was an alert. Yeah, see, this is a 1 hour alert. So
Jesus.
Don't take this. This is a very you got to get in, got to get out. Do not take this by the time you're seeing this video.
That was like a freaking fire alarm beep on steroids. It like killed my ears. I apologize if anybody just heard that.
But yeah, I have these alerts set on the 1 hour. But anyway, I wanted to just go over to this video that we have. And this guy right here is Salam. His name is Salam Ismail, right?
The simple math behind $1 million Bitcoin moonshots.
Bruh.
$1 million Bitcoin? I don't know. Not soon. Not soon. But like later on in life, yeah, sure.
And he was over on the Moonshots show. So this is the broader picture. Before we get into like the little what could happen in the next week or month, you know, this is where you hear about these crazy $1 million plus Bitcoin price predictions, right? And given the current market conditions, it sounds crazy. It sounds crazy, right? And it might even be crazy. But when you hear him actually break this down, and I want to start with the positive, because I want you to know that this isn't a bearish video necessarily. It's more of a realistic video. But just listen to what he has to say and understand how it can escalate quicker than most are anticipating.
Real quick, before this guy starts talking, Pellish Miner in the chat, he was very close with Oval Boar, and there's like a group of them that actually put a crypto together, a meme coin together that they were actually working on. It's called Cats of Crypto. He said we will have a max supply of 1 billion tokens, and presently does. All 1 billion were created last night, but we hit a snag. More to come. That's awesome, Pellish Miner. I'm glad you guys are still doing that, even though, you know, RIP to Oval War. But it's that's awesome. I'm glad you guys are moving on with it.
You know, I have watched Bitcoin go from 5 cents to 50 cents to $5 to $50 to $500.
Why didn't you tell me back then?
You know, even because you kind of look at it and go, this is absurd. It was 5 cents a year ago. Now it's 50 cents. Do you buy? Right? Like, you don't know when it hits. And I get the similar conversation where friends of mine say, hey, you know Elon a bit, you must have invested in Tesla. And I'm like, no, because every quarter for 5 years, it looked like he was about to run out of money. So it's a very hard call. I finally put in a chunk at 500, but even not enough. I think this is the tipping point. This is the singularity for fiat currencies. I think we move to this new model now, and I don't think how it goes across it. Yeah, and I think this one nails it.
Yeah, so it's, you know, Bitcoin ETFs now hold nearly 4% of all Bitcoin, and it's institutions, and then after institutions, governments, and we're beyond.
Here's a stat that I remember: if 1% of the Fortune 100 put 1% of their treasury into Bitcoin, that gets Bitcoin to $1 million of Bitcoin.
So where could it go? I mean.
Look at this little statue this guy has. That's a riot. It's him sitting on a shelf.
Kathy Wood's prediction was it'll be at $1 million or higher within the next 4 or 5 years. They could get there a lot sooner. Could get to 5 million. You know, pretty soon we'll be thinking about Satoshis in the tens and hundreds of dollars.
I don't think there's any limit. Look, there's about 500 trillion worth of wealth in the world. And I don't see why Bitcoin can't represent more and more of that.
You know, not to mention some other news, we do have Hong Kong regulators possibly going to be approving a spot Bitcoin ETF as early as Monday. So
this is, I mean, this could happen today. They could have approved it already for all I know. But this is crazy, right? There's going to be a spot Bitcoin ETF in Hong Kong.
This is going to allow these Chinese investors, because yes, it's not legal in mainland China, but Hong Kong, being the financial district, is a place in which they could get involved, right? So they're saying that they're not expecting inflows to be as big as the US.
It already happened, said Crypto KJ. All right, so they already approved it. Nice. That's awesome.
But then again, when you consider how many people there are in China, you know, it does open the doors to just more allocation, more exposure to Bitcoin as an asset class. And, you know, seeing something like Hong Kong, you know, kind of being that, not officially China, right? But the fact that Chinese citizens could, get involved, it's only a matter of time until you get that global adoption, right? So
wait, so didn't they like ban crypto mining at one point, but now they're allowing ETFs? Think they're gonna bring back mining?
that was kind of like the bullish scenario, right? Which is why I believe that long-term Bitcoin is just going to literally just continue to surprise all the naysayers and the haters, right? But what I did want to do is I did have a special guest.
All right, I'm going to stop Crypto Zombie there because he gets into an interview with this guy and it's like 40 minutes long. If you guys want to go watch it, links in the description below. Please go check it out. I want to get into Mr. Lark Davis's video in just a second. I'm trying to find a... Let's see. Oh, God, this isn't Brave. Let me copy this and get out of Google because it's terrible. Brave browser is where to go for not having like 1,001 ads when you're trying to read something. Let's see. Hong Kong gives initial Bitcoin Ether ETF nod. Issuers say, let's see. Bitcoin extended gains as crypto got lift from its city's decision. Why? Like, what is going on? Just, oh my God, no. Piss off. What in the hell is happening? Oh, Brave browser blocked all this shit. Why can't I read this? What's happening? I just want to read you. All right, so we're gonna have to Google it. Let's see. All right, Bitcoin ETF Hong Kong. Let's just see. All right, Hong Kong gives initial approval. Let's see. First, Bitcoin Ether Spot ETF says, let's see. Hong Kong / Shanghai, April 15th says, conditionally approved its first spot Bitcoin ETF and Ether exchange traded funds ETFs on Monday, which is today, money managers said, paving the way for the city to become Asia's first to accept the cryptocurrencies as a mainstream investment tool. At least 3 offshore Chinese asset managers will launch the virtual asset spot ETF soon. The Hong Kong units of Harvest Fund Management and Bosera Asset Management said in separate statements they had received conditional approvals from the Hong Kong Securities and Futures Commission, the SFC, to launch the ETFs. Hell yeah. That's awesome, man. Well, congrats to everybody. That should be good for Bitcoin. All right, let's get into this. 9 crypto coins that will 9x in 2024. You know what? I was thinking about doing a video like this, so I might do one later. Let's see what he's got to say over here. Lark Davis, links in the description below. Go check him out. Let's do it.
Are you confused with all the new crypto projects coming out? Well, our team has curated nine different coins that might just tickle your fancy. We all know that Bitcoin, of course, is the...
Speaking of tickle your fancy. Thanks for being here, Geek of All Trades. Welcome to the chat.
king dog of crypto. However, being on top has its drawbacks, especially for us investors. For one, the chances of Bitcoin getting 100x or even 10x is just pure hopium in this cycle anyway. Long term, all bets are off. It's probably going to go up forever. But hey, most of you probably want to get rich sooner than a decade or two from now. However,
so the thing I like about Lark is he doesn't typically shill coins. He's not paid to talk about them. So that's why I value his opinion in these kind of videos, right? So it's a 20-minute video. I don't know if I'll watch the whole thing, but if you guys want to, we will.
We have altcoins to fulfill our desire to see mind-boggling gains, of course, with risk, obviously. According to a CoinGecko report, top altcoin narratives have given investors an average of 1,300% returns in the first quarter of 2024. Those are wild numbers. Predictably, a meme coin gave the best returns, followed by real-world assets, or RWA, as well as AI crypto coins. So make sure to watch until the end as we explore some small to medium cap altcoins that
Charles Harris says he's working his Superman curl. That's funny.
Just might give us that 10 to 100x.
There it is. There it is. That was a good shot.
I'm looking for. Please note, by the way, no one has paid us to be featured in this video. The information is provided to you for free for educational purposes. This is not a recommendation for you to go out and to buy, sell, or hold any of the coins being discussed here. Investing in crypto is risky. You can lose all your money.
That's one thing you always need to note. You guys don't invest more than you can afford to lose, right? If you're investing in crypto, think of it as gone until the day you sell.
On a full risk statement, as well as seeing The coins that I hold personally, I do own the coins being discussed here, either by private OTC sales, public market, or early stage investments. For full portfolio and full risk disclosures, please see the link in the description on YouTube or the pinned comment on X. That being said, our first stop is Phantom, a smart contract-enabled layer 1 blockchain comparable to Ethereum or the other major layer 1s. But unlike Ethereum, whose gas fees can be compared to, well, highway freaking robbery, man. Phantom's transaction fees cost a cent on average. You might say, well, Lark, come on. Other layer 1s like Solana can do that too. What makes Phantom so special? Why should I care? Well, thank you for asking. Phantom will soon have the Sonic upgrade. Most projects...
That's this token right here. It is up 6.4% on the day at 72 cents. If anybody's wondering.
Projects will pump leading up to a major upgrade. If we look at the top 50 performers of the last 90 days, Phantom has already ranked 13 here, beating Bitcoin, Solana, and Ethereum. People are paying attention to this.
Oh, interesting. Actually, I was just looking at the chart quick. I mean, not really. This is kind of a shit chart, but nonetheless, 2018, you look at the max chart. This is a pretty confident chart, to be honest. Consistently had higher lows, right? Except for like this one point here. That's about it.
Sonic upgrade. Now, upgrades are good, of course, but will it bring real value to users? Will it kick off a Phantom trend? Well, I believe that the original Phantom Opera was a great blockchain when it was launched in 2019. However, tech is always evolving, and what was good in 2019 might feel a bit dated these days. So Phantom Sonic will keep this blockchain up to date and highly competitive with the top blockchains out there right now. The TLDR is that Sonic will make things faster, capable of 180 million daily transactions, or about 2,000 transactions per second at sub-second finality, while keeping fees cheap. This could potentially...
You can actually buy this on Coinbase as well.
Make Phantom one of the fastest, if not the fastest blockchain to date. Another reason to be bullish is the launch of the stablecoin USDCE, which is supported by Circle and Wormhole coming.
Actually, sorry, you can't. It says, I don't know if you can. Looking at this, right? It just says you can get the Coinbase mobile app. You can trade it in there. Weird, huh? I don't know. Interesting.
Natively to the Phantom blockchain, which will inject liquidity into the network. The Phantom Foundation has also announced several big angel investors, including Michael Igorov, who's the founder of Curve Finance, Sam Kazemian, the founder of Frax Finance, and Fernando Martinelli, the CEO of Balancer Labs. Now, it does not take a genius to see what is going on here. Phantom is onboarding these big protocols. Phantom could be ready for some very interesting price action, so perhaps worth paying attention to.
Ooh, Phantom's on Tangem, says Mr. Fully Electric. I'm gonna have to look now. Let's see if we could swap for it.
Our second coin is a relatively new layer 1 project called Nibiru Chain. What makes this special is that it's designed to handle up to 100,000 transactions per second, which makes it faster than Ethereum or Solana. On paper, it combines the security and the immutability of Bitcoin and the programmability of Ethereum.
You can swap for it right on Phantom. Look at that. And it is called Phantom Opera. Block my face. Come on. Focus. There we go. If you guys are interested in Tangem, code CCXD, 10% off. It's like $50 for a hardware wallet. But I love the fact that you can actually swap for coins inside this thing. It's awesome. All right, what's this one? Nibru? I don't even know how you said that.
Now, this was built on the Cosmos SDK on the Tendermint Core consensus, which makes Nibiru interoperable with other blockchains in the Cosmos ecosystem. Another advantage over other layer 1s is the hybrid consensus mechanism. It combines proof of stake and proof of work, which enhances both security and performance. The tech...
All right, I don't think it gives you an option to buy this one either on Coinbase, but it's there. You can look at it. Weird.
Behind Nibiru looks pretty gosh darn interesting, but we all know that it does not guarantee success. Narrative is so often what will make or break any crypto project. Bureau also has this covered, not just being the
37
phantom
cents.
planet out there somewhere. Anyway, its ecosystem
Ugh.
hosts real world assets, DeFi, gaming coins, among others, with lots of big things rumored to be coming soon that could drive.
So it just came out in 2024, or according to CoinGecko, anyways, March 12th. So this just came out. It's like a new. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think about that? That chart don't look very nice. That don't look nice at all.
Have a lot of hype. It also has some big names backing it up, like Kraken Ventures, Tribe Capital, and Hashkey. As for tokenomics, its current market cap was around $80 million at the time of recording this video, 1.5 billion token maximum supply. If you are looking for some kind of low cap layer 1 gem, well, you might want to go out and do some more research, DYOR as we say, into Nibiru. Next up, in a data-driven society, one of the biggest concerns, of course, privacy. Hard online. Partizia is a new blockchain that was created to address this very issue. And no, it's nothing like privacy coins like Monero, which hide all transaction details and stuff like that. But the TLDR is Partizia blockchain uses a special technology called multi-party computation, or MPC, to offer secure and private transactions for business.
Same thing. 31 cents. 2024. That one's really down. I don't know. Who knows?
Businesses and for governments. Pretty interesting, right? This MPC tech acts like a privacy filter for data, while also ensuring that everything's being analyzed, ensuring thus high security and impressive speed with under 1 second finality. Now, I know that is maybe a bit confusing, all that stuff. So I'll just give you an example. The EU implemented General Data Protection Regulation, or GDPR, to protect people's privacy. Partizia uses MPC to anonymize data while letting companies use it. So imagine you're
So Partizia has a $43 million market cap. Over here, CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko didn't have the information yet, or CoinGhetto. $43.17 million market cap. So like these coins, the coins that are like have really low market caps are ones that definitely could easily pop. So I get where he's coming from.
An online seller. But GDPR says you cannot analyze customer data like email and purchases without anonymizing it first. Well, Partizia helps by acting like a privacy protecting blender for this information. You feed in the purchase data and it scrambles it within the blockchain. Now you can analyze trends like popular colors without ever actually seeing personal info, so you stay compliant with these kind of regulations. Another practical use case is surveys, for example. Partizia can guarantee the anonymity of respondents to surveys. Surveyors will be able to get the results, get the data without compromising the privacy and the identity of the participants. Partizia even connects and shares information securely with other blockchains, making it ideal for handling sensitive data like medical records or some kinds of financial information. As you can imagine, it can be implemented in a wide variety of different fields and use cases needing privacy, because not all things need privacy, which is basically everything, really, when you think about it.
Fully Electric in the chat said, I've been limiting the coins I buy if it's not in tangent. It's a pain in the ass. He said to have many mobile wallets or using exchanges wallets. Dude, I agree 1,000%. That's literally the reason I love the tangent, because it's super easy to swap, and just the amount of coins you can hold. You can actually add a buttload of coins to it, as long as it's not like a main chain. If it's on like a Solana or Ethereum, you can add whatever coins you want to the actual wallet itself. I have a video on that if you guys haven't seen it, but man, yeah, I agree. I'm just sick of the core wallets and stuff. That's why I can't wait to get Dynex on there, because I don't have any Dynex just because I'm not doing the core thing anymore.
Now, the project, still very young, but it does boast some pretty big partnerships, Google Cloud, Red Cross, and others. As for tokenomics, its MPC token has a supply limit of 1 billion tokens and a market cap around $50 million at the time of recording. Now, we have discussed this a lot of times that lower cap tokens have a better chance of getting that 10 or even 100x move. So
I was just saying,
you know, do with that information what you will. Again, always DYOR. The fourth token is Tyco. This is one of the tokens we've tackled in our top 5 crypto airdrops video that could earn you some of that sweet ka-ching. I'll drop a link below. If you missed that video, go and watch it if you want to learn how to get eligible for an airdrop for Tyco. So what is Tyco? Well,
as I open the chart, look at this. Hold on. Look at this chart. Oh man, look at that. And it's gone. All right, we're gonna stay away from this one, people. Just saying, throwing it out there.
The nerdy explanation is Tyco blockchain is a permissionless roll-up based blockchain aiming to tackle Ethereum's scalability issues, essentially.
And it's gone. We're gonna move on to the next one, which is Jupiter.
The fifth coin, Jupiter, on the Solana network. I personally think this.
You know what? Max brought up a good point. He said he was going to be DCAing into Jupiter. That was one of his 3 coins. Let's see how they're doing over here. Checking them out. They're at $1.09 as of right now. Let's check out this Max chart. Higher lows, which is good. I mean, obviously we had a pullback, but it's been doing pretty good. End of January, listed on CoinGecko. It's been doing all right. We'll see how it acts, but $1 is pretty cheap to get in.
Could be the next Uniswap. Jupiter is a decentralized,
and the swapping feature within I think I used it through Phantom or with Phantom somehow. I don't know, but it worked pretty good.
As exchange aggregator platform, which means that it allows Solana users to find the best token prices. Well, at least that's when Solana's working. Right? Solana. Anyway, its super simple interface makes it super easy even for DeFi newbies. As an added bonus, Jupiter also has a perpetual swaps exchange, allowing those with a higher risk tolerance or more skills to bet on the future price of an asset. It even offers 100x leverage for all the...
Please stay away from that. Please, for the love of God, stay away from that.
Crazy degens out there who like living on the edge. It also has a bridge that allows users to send assets cross-chain.
Retro Mike, Jupiter, ETC POW. Decisions. No.
So lots of great features.
Not ETC
the hype
POW, please.
Surrounding Jupiter is also evident in the increase in trading volume. Last March, it registered 46.8 billion in trading volume, a 3x increase from December 2023. Now, some noteworthy partnerships here include Mercurio, which is a fiat on-ramp provider, Star Atlas, which is a blockchain gaming metaverse. Jupiter also has a very active and interesting staking rewards program. This is a model that actually incentivizes participation in the project's governance mechanisms, which thus rewards stakeholders for voting. So you get Jupe incentives, launchpad fees, and airdrops. With Solana getting a lot of traction,
the airdrops on Jupiter, didn't it make somebody a millionaire with some like young kid or something? Crazy.
It could be a good idea to look at the projects within the ecosystem. And I believe that even though Jupiter has already had some big moves and has around a $2 billion market cap at the time of recording, that it could go much higher and even reach Uniswap's peak valuation of $25 billion or so, which is about a 10x still from here. Maybe. Next up, Bitcoin Maxis. This one is for you. It's called Ordi Swap. This is an
Ordi Swaps. Anybody own this one? Let me know. I'm going to look at it
automated market maker built on top of the Bitcoin network. Think Uniswap, but on Bitcoin. It's the pioneer in...
It's at 14 cents as of right now, up 8.8% on the day. Max is... So it came out into 2023, and it looks like, I mean, higher lows. Really. 14 cents cheap, though. Cheap to kind of get a bag of it. Ranked 524. Market cap's 85 million. So that's still relatively low. That's not bad.
Bringing decentralized exchange functionalities directly to the Bitcoin network, which of course gives it a first mover advantage. It allows users to easily swap various BRC20 tokens built on Bitcoin, but in a decentralized and simple manner. Ordi Swap's native token plays an important role in governance. ORDS token holders can actually vote on proposals that shape the future development of the ORDI swap protocol. Its partners include DWF Labs and Thorchain, among others.
Wait, so it's an Ethereum? It's on Ethereum? ERC20 ORDI swap? That's what I got in Tangem. So you can hold ORDI swap on ERC20 and Jupiter, obviously on Solana. So interesting.
For tokenomics, it
Both
has
available.
a market cap of around $113 million
In Tangem.
and a total supply of 1 billion tokens. But that's just for the ORDS token. And why I want to bring it up today is because they're actually launching a BRC20 token soon, which native Bitcoin asset, very interesting. It's
BRC20?
called Rios, REOS. That's going to be via an ape terminal sale pretty soon. So watch out for Bitcoin DeFi. Definitely not a narrative to fade, and this could be a major early mover in the space, but super
Bitcoin DeFi.
early. Consider it that it is a risk and it may not succeed. Next up is another blockchain project which promises data privacy protection on the Ethereum network. So this is DOP, or the Data Ownership Protocol, and it functions as a privacy preserver.
No, they only have, so ORDI swap token only had the ERC20 available in Tangem.
Layer for users. It uses zero knowledge proof technology to allow users to decide what crypto assets and what transactions they actually wish to make public. For example, your DOP enabled crypto wallet has just received your SEI, or the Data Ownership Protocol, and it functions as a privacy preserver.
What? I don't know which one this is. I don't know which one this is over here. I'm looking for it. Oh, here we go. I think it's this one. Is this one? Maybe. This is, it's the only one that's DOP, actually. So, I don't know, 3 cents, 3.5 cents, just about. Let's check out the max chart quick. Oh, God. This one's a mess. 2022. So it came out after the last bull run. I don't know. I don't know about this one. It's cheap though, so whatever.
Serving layer for users. It uses zero knowledge proof technology to allow users to decide what crypto assets and what transactions they actually wish to make public. For example, your DOP enabled crypto wallet has just received your salary, and this transaction will remain private instead of being public for everybody to see forever there on out for the rest of history. It remains encrypted and visible only to people that you want to disclose it to. Now imagine applying for a loan, and instead of exposing all of your details to strangers, you can simply select the bits that you want to share and share it with just the right people, like the bank, of course, that will give you the loan. Now, as for funding, the project...
Can we get to 100 likes, please? It'd be awesome. Maybe 88, 191 people here. Appreciate you guys.
...has already raised $162 million in its pre-launch token sales. The mainnet is going to be launched very, very soon, so keep an eye out for that. Next up, let's talk AI. AI, massive narrative today and in the foreseeable future for the next decade. And it's estimated that AI will contribute $15.7 trillion to the world economy by 2030. Kind of a big deal. So don't be surprised if a lot of new crypto projects will put AI on their names just to ride that hype. However, there will always also be projects that will aim to add real value to the industry. And one of those, AIT. Now let's just backtrack a bit here. All AI models need powerful GPUs and powerful processors.
Is that one? I'm wondering. I think it is, if I'm not mistaken. Where the hell? Hold on. I just lost it. Where'd it go? There it is. 43 cents. This is it. AIT protocol, maybe. AIT price. It's ranked 829. $36 million market cap, which is pretty good. I mean, it's pretty low, rather. Yeah, end of last year is 2023. December 2023. Looks like it's having a bit of a pullback. So this might be a good one. Maybe a good one to get on.
But you know what else they need? They need big data sets to train on, and processing a huge amount of data was not cheap. Of course, AI companies with deep pockets like Amazon or Google, obviously they can afford it. But how about those smaller players wanting to get an edge, wanting to get started up? Well, this is where AIT protocol can help. AIT protocol makes it cheaper by eliminating intermediaries and connecting users directly out to a large pool of experts willing to help with their AI projects. Those who help with analyzing and contributing different computational resources are then incentivized with AIT tokens. The project's backers and strategic partners include Maven Capital, Magala Ventures, and BNB Chain. Now, its current market cap is below $50 million. Now, obviously, if it ever goes up to $1 billion, which AI hype could drive it there, that would be a 20x. Not saying that's what's definitely going to happen, but it's got a lot of potential being a low cap coin. Now, last one on our list, one we talked about before, is EMC, which stands for Edge Matrix Computing. Now, what's cool about this? Well, for one, it's a multi-narrative token. It's an AI token. It's a DPIN project as well, which are both narratives that are expected to do very well in the current bull run cycle. Their site says that Edge Matrix is the leading multi-chain AI DPIN.
This one is $1.49. Let's check out the chart quick. Came out beginning of this year, apparently. $1.49. I don't know. This one's kind of like it just kind of floating in that range. $2 to $1. Interesting. Let me know if you guys have that one.
Protocol powering AI dApps with decentralized edge computing infrastructure. Sounds pretty nerdy, I know. But the idea, kind of low-key genius. The network simply harvests idle computing power from contributors, which is not a brand new idea, but is a very good idea. So imagine having a high-end computer that you don't use often. Instead of just letting it go idle, especially while you're sleeping, for example, you can actually share out your computing resources with the network and get compensated with tokens in the process, which is pretty damn cool. Now, that's the same concept behind Render and Golem and others. And Render, of course, currently one of the largest AI crypto projects with a $3.8 billion market cap at the time of recording. Now, does this type of cloud computing service have a lot of room to grow? Yeah. Well, according to market intelligence and advisory firm Mordor, what a name, guys. Research analyst named Sauron. Anyway, the cloud computing market size will grow to $1.3 trillion by 2029. And besides, EMC does not need a lot to get a 10 or 20x since the current market cap is roughly $60 million. So if we get to $1 billion, that's like a 20x or something. Again, high potential. And as the mainnet starts rolling out, we'll see a lot of hype, I think, built around this. Now, is there a guarantee that any of the coins I mentioned here are going to moon? Of course not. This is crypto, guys. There's no such thing as 100% sure, okay? Any of these could go to zero very quickly. However, if we look closely, then certain ingredients you will see can contribute to making a project successful. It's having a combination of the right partnerships, the right community support, the right utility, the right idea at the right time. And a lot of these, I think, have it. So hope you get those big gains this cycle. And if any of these are a spark for you that leads to something interesting, then fantastic. But of course,
all right, smash that like button for Lark. Let's get into the recap segment of things. You guys are all awesome. Thanks for hanging out with me. I don't know if you guys have any of those coins, but could make some good stuff. I was just talking to Fully Electric in the chat. Node AI. I don't know if you guys have any of this. GPU is the ticker. As you can see, max chart, everything looks pretty good over here. I mean, it came out February or maybe a little before that. CoinGecko listed it February. Had a wick down the other day on Saturday. That sucks. I missed that. Let's see, 7-day. Look at this, down to 69 cents.
Perfect.
Hopefully people bought in there. I honestly didn't even have this on my radar, but it's an ERC20 token.
Bruh.
Gross. Absolutely gross. Did I just click? Why did 1,000 different things click on my weird? Anyways, yeah, that's I don't know. This is a no for me. I did not buy it, but I would have if I didn't. I feel like I could buy some because I can get it on Tangem. I just looked. You can add it to Tangem. Any type of coin that you want that's on like ERC20 or like Ethereum network or the Solana network, anything that's on, like, it's not a main chain, you can add directly to your Tangem wallet. So yeah, I might swap for some. Actually, you can't even swap for that, so I have to buy some and then send it to myself. So unfortunately I can't swap there, but that's cool though. Whatever, is what it is. $66,581 for Bitcoin. Again, the Chinese or Hong Kong ETF has been approved. the initial approval to first Bitcoin Ether spot ETFs, says funds. So they gave the they gave the initial approval. That's awesome. So that's probably why we're seeing a bit of a rise in the market. Ethereum 32.54 if anybody's just joining. Solana's $152. Get Dogecoin 16 cents. ETC, hopefully that pumps at some point. It's at $27, 27.85. We have Caspa at 13 cents. I bought some more at 11 cents. Hedera, where's Hedera's on this list somewhere, right? Where's HBAR? Where is it? Oh, right there. How's Hedera looking? 8 cents. Is this a good buy? Fully Electric said this is a good buy in the chat a little bit ago. I was watching him. Watching what he said. So I'm wondering, are you into that? Let's see. I don't know how true. I heard that Hash AI is a shady project and to stay away. I don't even know what that is. Hash AI? What the hell is that? Mr. Fully Electric, do you know? Oh, God. April 4th. At least it didn't start up here. Let's go to CoinMarketCap. Let's see. Oh God, flashbang. Sorry. God, psychopath. Hash AI. Let's see. All. No. I mean, it's under where it came out at. I guess it came out at the 2-3 level. 0.0023, so 0.2 of a penny, and now it's at 1/10. I don't even know what this is. Hash AI. Never heard of it. Living off the hype. AI probably does nothing. Has a $137 million market cap. Like, where's all this money come from? I don't understand it. Where's it all come from? Nexa is a scam coin. Nexa. How's Nexa doing? Nexa's up 3.7%. I mean, I got some. I have some Nexa, but I've never really been a fan. Yeah, it's... I don't know, man. It's not like they rugged us. Like, they didn't, like, start up here and, you know, die. But it ain't looking good. It ain't looking healthy, let's put it at that. Let's see. I've just been hearing a lot of people talk about it recently. I haven't heard anybody talk about it. Hash AI. Yeah. First time I heard about it. Weird. I'll keep an eye out, though, for sure. What else? What else can we look at? Oh, you know what? A lot of people have mined Ironfish lately. And like, hey, I'll to you if it's freaking, if it's profitable right now. But this was the biggest rug I've ever seen. When this thing was listed, it was listed at $150. This only shows, is that $7? It only shows up to $7. I watched this list live. I know for a fact it came out at $100 and something. I'm pretty sure it was at like 150, if I'm not mistaken. That's wild. That this shit just, it was a straight down. Like, they just dumped it on all you guys. And like, now it's like, I don't know. I'll never support this coin though. Not me. Not for me. Yep, 150 Alien Black. All right, 107 Sustainable Crypto. I know it was over $100, and it was. Let's see, CCXT. I think I still have a screenshot of it at around $135. Bruh. That's terrible. And then this thing just takes a shit, and it wasn't even fast enough for CoinMarketCap or any of these places to catch it. It only shows $7.18. That shit was like, listen, it was up here. It was on my other screen. Like the candle where it started, it was like way up. And yeah, we took a strong shit. Just saying. Oh God, how do I get back? What's happening here? There we go. There we go. Yes, I don't know. I'll never support this coin. I don't even care. I can't. I won't mine it. It's just not for me. Not for me. Randy, what's up, man? Let me see what actually is Mr. Crypto Mikkel. Are you going live today, sir? Let me see. Let me see. What did he say? Yeah, 10 though. Okay, after Randy. Okay. All right, sounds good. Well, I think she'll be live through 10, but yeah, I think she goes live in like 15-20 minutes. So no worries. We'll go over to Miss Randy It's Team Crypto. All right, biggest earner on the day seems to be Core. If anybody's into that, 65.5% up. Again, we're just recapping stuff. If you guys want to talk about anything, ask questions, feel free. We have Render up 20.7%. I got some of this at $7. I'm glad I got back into that. It was a smart move, at least in my opinion. Caspa, I've been DCAing into. It's at 13 cents. I got more at 11 yesterday or the other day. Yeah, it was yesterday. Maybe it was 2 days ago. I forget. I can't remember. Literally fire sale weekend. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing. And I hope things continue like that, to be honest. It's nice to be able to buy on the weekends and sell during the week when all these ETF bullshit opens up, right? Flashbang quick. Fear and Greed Index, just to recap, 74. If anybody's into that, you guys, you know, I worry about it over 75. Yeah, that's about it, man. Everything's looking great. Everything is looking fantastic. Everything's looking fantastic. Let's see. My favorite part of the show is when I toot my own horn. When do I toot my own horn? Oh, when I bought Caspa, or when I bought Render. That was a good move, man. What in the hell? Bruh. That was a good move. DNR, really, let's see. Nothing really surprises. Pocket change, she works in HR. Yeah, it's awful. It's absolutely awful. Let's see. 10 a.m. Thank you, Crypto McKell. Cedric. Oh, thank you. You were answering me for Crypto McKell. I was trying to figure out what you're talking about. Nerdbeast said the biggest one I have seen was Chia. Chia started, it was over $1,500, and then it dumped hard. I remember sitting there with 2 Chias thinking it could go higher. Bruh. That's awful. What? Hold on. Is that true? CoinMarketCap's only got it listed at that's funny. They only got it listed at, like, I don't even know. I think, yeah, so this is the baseline, I think, right here. Right? $872. This shit listed at 15 hundo. Are you serious? Wow. That's gross. That is disgusting. Yeah, I'll never support this project either. I had a video with that stupid evergreen miner. That shit's a fucking scam and a half. I don't know. Like, yeah, I don't know. People want to make money, that's fine, but that's, fuck no. It's a waste of money. Waste of money, waste of time. Chia is not something I would ever get into, to be honest. Chia is a real blast from the past. 100% true. That's crazy, dude. $1,500. Oh, that's a big oof. That's terrible. That's absolutely terrible. Let's see. That's a dead coin. Farm and sell daily. That's all it's good for. Yeah. Send me your evergreen miner. Dude, it doesn't even work. Steven Cicero is broken. It doesn't even work. Like, literally, the thing never worked. So my evergreen miner, right? I set that thing up in the solar trailer. It said it was working. It said I got a couple payouts on the thing. Every time I would check the app, it said, like, you know, whatever, payouts came through or whatever it was. And I would go to my wallet and my wallet would have nothing in it. And I'd go back to the settings and it would be back to whatever wallet it came with on it. It would never, ever hold my wallet inside the unit to, like, pay me out. It was paying out somebody else. I don't even know. So I just fucking unplugged it. And then the thing said it wasn't, before I unplugged it, it actually said it wasn't, something was wrong with it. It said, like, some error or some bullshit on the app and it wouldn't work. And I was like, you know what? F this thing. Steven Cicero, I will shoot it with my gun out back for you. That's what I'll do, because I'm telling you right now, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth the money. Vosk has a full shed of Chia, but he got paid to do that, Nismo. So I would do that too. If I got paid for it, whatever, that's cool, right? Because he doesn't just get equipment, he gets paid with the equipment. It's just, that's what happens, man. You get bills to pay, you gotta do it, right? Anyways, all right, we're gonna be getting out of here in a minute. Any last questions? Oh shit, I mean to close that out, but any last questions before we get out of here? BCH, I wonder if this is a good buy. $544 as of right now. Actually, let's see. I've never looked at charts on this one. I don't like that. Check out BCH real quick. Fully electric, very close to 50k. Yes, dude, I'm pushing it. It's amazing. Thank you all. You're all fantastic. I appreciate it. I guess streaming every freaking morning is paying off. Anyways, just keep it real. That's why your audience loves you. I appreciate that, Cedric. You're awesome, buddy. $540. It was over 700. Oh god. Oh my god. Bitcoin Cash was up to $1,200. What? Where's the all-time high? Where's the all-time high? What? $4,000? It doesn't even go that high here. Oh, you know it does. It does. Well, I'm reading this way wrong. Oh, I was reading it. Oh my god. Dude, $4,300 this went up to? Is this a good idea? Holy electric, man. He was talking to me about this the other day, saying it probably a good buy. I don't know, like, look at the line though. See, like, the only thing here, right? Like, I look at this, I look at the bull run, okay? 2017 boner candle, right? 2021, like, you're getting older, you need them pills to keep it up, you know what I mean? and then this one, who knows where it's gonna go? Is it gonna go much higher? I don't know. It was at $700 though, like last week. So shit, I mean, you can make a couple $100. I don't think it's gonna go back to that. That's wild. 43.55, that's crazy. All-time high. DJ Death Star. This, to be honest, he says DJ Mines make me cry last night, bro. Yusuf, that was, yeah, DJ's video was freaking, yeah, that got me too, I ain't gonna lie. But again, guys, just to recap things, you guys know our man Mr. Overbore Tech has unfortunately been killed. I'm not even gonna say he passed away, because that's not the truth. Like, his life was taken, and it's sad as shit. So RIP to him. He will be forever missed and loved, and yeah, sucks, man. Definitely sucks. Do we know what happened? So sad, man. Tonto Bong Ronto, I know a bit, but I'm not gonna speak on it. We gotta wait for the real stuff to come out. I just want to show the picture of him. I don't even want to play this again. Let me mute this real quick. This is our boy Overbore. Let me see. There he is. Again, he'll forever be missed. But yeah, it's yeah. I don't know. It sucks, dude. Like, the whole situation's effed up. It really is, and it's unfortunate because it always happens to like the best people. You know what I mean? He was robbed of his life for sure. That's sad. And you know, he was a fucking G, man. He was like, did you guys know he had over roughly $1 million in cars? I didn't know he had that many cars. Like, I knew he was a car guy, don't get me wrong. He has a fucking spreadsheet of how many cars he had. Dude had a freaking 2002 Lamborghini Murcielago, yellow. Fucking thing's sick. He had a Ferrari. Like, this dude, I don't know. It was crazy. He was such a good freaking guy, and he was smart as shit. He was so fucking smart. Doesn't matter what he touched, he was smart. Like, cars, GPUs, just, man. And he was an overall good guy, and it's so sad and it's so unfortunate. It really is. But yeah, oops, I didn't mean to do that. The hell. Anyways, but I will forever be grateful for knowing him, and you know, glad that he was a part of our community. And it's sad. So if you guys want to go check out, I put Retro Mike's video. He has a tribute video to Mr. Overbore Tech down in the description below. If you guys want to watch this and hear a little bit about Eric as a person, you guys can kind of get a feel of how he was. It was a very good video. I would listen to it this morning, and I feel for Retro Mike and for all of his really close friends. I wasn't super close with Overbore, but he was always in my chats. He was a mod on my channel. Like, he was around, man. And if you needed help, he was there to help you. So like, that's like that was the best part about him. He was an amazing guy. Sad, sucks, but is what it is. Hopefully his cryptocurrency hashtag cats of crypto will live on forever. We're gonna have to see what happens with that, but yeah, once we get a GoFundMe or something together, once his family does, I obviously they needed time to process, guys. This just happened Friday, right? So once we figure out whatever's happening with that, if they get his site converted to a GoFundMe or whatever, I will give you guys the links. I'll put it in Discord. I'll keep you guys notified, obviously. But yeah, other than that, that's gonna do it. Let's go raid Miss Teen Crypto. Let me see if I can set this up to go to her right now, and yeah, we'll go from there. That's it. But as always, guys, I appreciate you all. I'll be back bright and early tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I appreciate you all. Have a happy Monday. Stay safe, and if you need anything, please reach out. That's like, please, that's all I can ask of you. If you need something emotionally, physically, reach out and ask. Okay, love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Peace out. Have a good day.